Hey FA Nation, Justin Fensterman back with you, and it's Fantasy Football Stock Watch time. Let's talk about some of the players that are trending up and others that are trending down when it comes to their fantasy football production potential. Let's hit the marketplace. First, for a few players trending up, let's start with Geno Smith. Can't believe I'm saying that. He's completed more than 75% of his passes, and he's thrown 9 touchdowns, which is top 7 among quarterbacks. He's coming off of his second 3-touchdown performance, and the Cardinals are up next, and they've allowed 123 points scored on them this year. Arizona has allowed the 10th most passing yards in the league, and their defense has picked off quarterbacks just twice. Speaking of 2, Smith has thrown just 2 interceptions through 5 games. Also on the rise, Breece Hall. After having 197 total yards on Sunday and receiving more carries than Michael Carter for the second straight week, it's safe to say that Hall's role is growing in the Jets' offense. Hall ran for 5.4 yards per carry on 18 carries, while Carter ran for just 2.1 yards per carry on 10 rushes. Carter was given goal line work and scored twice, but it was Hall that did the dirty work to get them in that position. Hall is more prioritized and has rushed for nearly 5 yards per carry in his rookie year and has been targeted 6 or more times in the Jets' passing attack in 3 of 5 games. Final riser, Jakobi Meyers. Meyers returned from his ankle injury and was able to post his first touchdown of the year. He's received 21 targets combined in his last 2 games and caught 16 of them. He has a near 20% target share and has caught 74% of the passes thrown his way. It doesn't matter who's starting at quarterback, as Meyers is the top target for this team, and the Browns are certainly a beatable matchup, and that's who the Patriots have next. Now for some players trending down, let's start with Antonio Gibson. Gibson has no ceiling at this point. Brian Robinson has returned and will eat into his carries, and J.D. McKissic will eat into his targets. Robinson received more carries than Gibson on Sunday, 9-3. Gibson's rushed for a mere 3.2 yards per carry and hasn't caught more than 3 passes in any game since week 1. Even with a ton of pass catchers hurt in Washington, there's still a ton of competition for targets. McKissic received 7 yesterday alone. Also sliding down is James Robinson. In what should have been a complete smash spot for Robinson against Houston, he was ineffective with the 10 carries he received, rushing for 2.7 yards per attempt, while Travis Etienne ran for 7.1 yards per carry with his 10 attempts. Etienne has now outsnapped Robinson in 2 straight games, and Etienne also gets more work than Robinson in the passing game. Etienne is running better than Robinson overall, and it wouldn't be surprising seeing Etienne start to receive a few more carries than Robinson. They've both split carries in their last 2 contests. The Jaguars face the Colts again, and in week 2, Robinson received a ton more volume than Etienne on the ground, and that will likely even out this time. The Colts won't be easy to run on, and Robinson ran for 2.8 yards per carry on 23 carries last time out. Robinson also hasn't hit the end zone in back-to-back weeks after scoring in the first 3 games. Another Robinson trending down, Allen Robinson. Robinson's target share game by game has been up and down, and he's targeted the 4th most on the Rams, including being less prioritized than Ben Skoranek. Ben Skoranek! He's caught just 52% of the passes thrown his way, and he's hit the end zone just once and caught more than 3 passes in a game just 1 time. He hasn't hit 25 yards receiving in 4 of 5 matches and hasn't been targeted more than 6 times in any game. Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee are crushing the team target share, and Robinson received as many targets as Darrell Henderson did on Sunday. Robinson and Stafford just aren't connecting, and Robinson is having trouble getting open. At this point, you can't be starting this guy, and in shallower 10-team formats, you could even consider dropping him if a better option presents itself on the waiver wire.